Delhi, but still holds just 80 out of 70. The AAP won.
From Karen KC, flies off the outside edge wide of Shake there, who's posted Gully. Interesting field being set, a Gully and a first hit, but also a third man behind that Gully.
And it almost carried to that Gully fielder. Shake just went underneath his dive. But a good channel there by Karen KC. Just going back to the wicket, the last ball of the previous over. Or in the last over, not the last ball, but in the previous over. Clever bowling from Lamachani. Set him up. It was a rope-a-dope. The old Muhammad Ali. Just a very teasing leg break. The previous ball cut for 4. And it was almost like he did it on purpose just to set him up, because he came back the next ball. Aaron Jones having got that cut shot in his mind, looking for it. Spinning away outside off stump, comes back with the googly very next ball, and it was just a very, very clever 1-2 from Lamachani, just ready to concede that boundary, and then straight back with the googly, pinned him right in front of the stumps.
Exactly what Shane Warne did so brilliantly throughout his career. Set them up with the teasing, slow leg break outside the off stump. In Warren's case, get them with the flipper, or later in the career. Shoulder gone, he couldn't bowl the flipper anymore with the Zuda, or the one that comes out the front of the hand. Lamachani is a superb exponent of the googly. No huge noticeable change in action. Himself and Rashid Khan of Afghanistan, really the two superstars of modern leg spin bowling in the shorter formats. Lamachani showing why he's such an asset in these franchise leagues around the world. The gamble of opening the bowling with him has paid off. Taylor's gone now as well. That's 2 wickets in 3 overs. It was a leg stump half volley, but all he could do was pick out defender Stingairi. Taylor disappointed. He's gone for a duck. Much to the delight of that home crowd. Nepal well on top. USA are 7 for 2.
Well, Stephen Taylor's poor form continues. He's only scored off 1 delivery in these 2 ODIs, and that was the very first ball he faced coming up against Bilal Khan, but since then hasn't scored off a single ball. Just a gentle leg stump half volley flicked straight to Airy, and he's got to go. USA 7 for 2. He's on his legs, could have flicked that anywhere. And just a very loose shot, couldn't keep it down. Dipendra Singh Airy perfectly positioned at mid-wicket in the ring.
Action!
Barley top. Butter with loaded. Bhariyeko? Sorry.
Got it.
Sapna bhariyeko with buttery.
Got it!
Loaded with tasty buttery.
लाइन गल्ती भइरहेछ
यो के भइरहेछ यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोले चिप्लेको चिप्ले Barley top buttery taste buttery sapna
Back up!
दिल 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 चाहन्छ रियल बच्चाहरूको जब पार्टी होस् चुस्ती र तन्दुरुस्तीलाई अलि अलि चाहन्छ अलि अलि चाहन्छ रियल फन चाहन्छ सबको मन चाहन्छ रियल मौका चाहे जे होस् स्वाद स्वास्थ्य र खुशीको लागि रियल नै पिलाउनुहोस्
Well, cricket have taken a wicket each in the first 3 overs. Patel to the crease. The crowd thought that might have been a chance down the leg side, but it wasn't. It's been signals a wide. There'll be 2 runs to the total. Sloppy glove work down the leg side by Binod Bandari. Maybe tired after his exploits. But let's look at this wicket. Stephen Taylor, all he's done is been able to chip it to Dipendra Singh Airy at mid-wicket.
And I was talking about it going into the ad break. So here we see this one go down the leg side. And there was a deflection there, it looked like. Given his wides, but it looked like it might have come off the pad. It was definite movement as it passed Monarch Patel. So an extra run there for USA.
It's Monarch Patel in at 4. He's joined Xavier Marshall, and I just wonder how the American batsmen are going to react to this pressure cooker atmosphere that we have here.
The number of over, there was no way that Nepal is going to contain them for 50 overs below 200. So they should have gone for the kill too early.
Yeah, the way Ian Holland has paced his innings reminds me an awful lot of what we saw from Oman both days. He hasn't looked flustered at any point, hasn't looked out of control. Just wonder if he thinks all of a sudden he's believing he can get his side over the line. Mohammed Nadeem it was for Oman. Those home fans are looking nervous all of a sudden, Binod.
Especially till the time Holland is there. You need to, but since they've lost 8 wickets, Nepal will fancy their chances all the way. It's only about getting a wicket from here and then they can run through the side. But to get that 1 wicket, it has to be Holland. If he stays there till the 50th over, single-handedly he could win it for USA.
Yeah, that's surely what Gayendra Mal has got to be saying. He's got to be saying 2 good bits of cricket here, guys. 2 good deliveries get us over the line. And if they can try to bring the required run. The ball needed. Karen Casey's got the golden arm. He's got the big wicket of Ian Holland. It's come off the outside edge. Binod Bandari hangs on, and surely that's game, set, and very nearly matched for Nepal.
I was telling you, they should have gone for the kill too early. They allowed this USA team to creep into this game by delaying. They brought in the part-timers. They changed the bowling quite too often. When the things are going your way, team is 60 for 7. You should have gone for the kill early, but it's never too late. Karan Casey, look at that length. It just kicked from the length. Just kept climbing up to the batsman. Binod Bandari does the rest. And 9th wicket down for Team USA. This is a big blow. A final nail in the coffin. Nepal looks good to win it from here.
144 for 9, just 1 wicket needed. Sarah Netravalkar in at number 11. Certainly not a bad batsman, but surely too big a task. 47 to win still.
The Valentine boy, the month of February, and the love affair of Karan Casey continues. He's pulled another superb spell today. So far he's got 3.
And just one ball away now from what will be a maiden one-day international victory on home soil. It's going to send this huge crowd of well over 10, 12,000 people here today home very happy. Perfect Saturday, super Saturday. You can't really argue that Nepal have deserved this victory.
Absolutely, especially with the ball, the way they started today. They came out with a mission. Again, the bounce doing it for Holland. I didn't expect that ball to climb up to him.
It's going to end the 41st over. Nepal are 1 wicket away. USA 144 for 9.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार इस बार स्टील
Table, Men's Cricket World Cup League 2.
It will be fitting if this kid takes it. What a debut, dream debut he's had.
A paddle sweep from Rusty Theron gets a single. Paris Katka doing the work. And yeah, it really would be fitting if Kushal Malla can add to his debut ODI wicket and his magnificent innings of 50. Just Gareth Folfree in Holland, 75 he made out of this total so far of 145, so over 50% of the total. Just hasn't found any support from his teammates.
More the runs, the control he batted with, absolutely terrific. Never looked into problem whatsoever. Against a quality bowling lineup, against quality spinners, he looked at ease. His form would be crucial even going forward into this tournament for Team USA.
It's a very pleasing shot from a number 11 and Sarah Netravalkar will just be a single. Like I said, no mug with the bat, but final wickets, you don't really see partnerships of more than 20 or 25, so probably all futile unless we see a Valentine's Day repeat.
True, very true. And of course, with these two batsmen not known for their batting prowess, Nepal would fancy their chances of winning it with some margin, which will be important going forward into this tournament.
Yeah, that run rate, of course, will be crucial, or could be crucial. 3 of the 7 sides advancing automatically to the Cricket World Cup qualifier. Sarah Netravalkar must be a frustrated captain. He's wondering why he's having to do some of the donkey work here with the bat. Nearly bowled him. I don't know how that's missed the stumps. Inside edge onto the pad. And it's going to run away all the way for 4. One of the most remarkable 4s you'll ever see because it's misleg stump and it's gone for a boundary 4 on the offside.
Actually, it missed everything. If anything, it must have hit the inside edge of the bat onto the pad and then rolled onto the boundary.
It very nearly rolled onto the wicket, didn't it, Binod? I'm not quite sure how it missed.
That's what I wished for.
But Karen Casey, the man on the screen there. I wonder will he be able to make it 4 wickets? Look at the replay of that. I'm not quite sure how that missed the stumps. Quicker this time. Good shot from Netralogger. Oh, want to end this now, not just for net run rate, but just to get rid of any anxiety or nerves. They're yet to get a win in this tournament. It is only their second game, but they're young in their ODI career generally. Just want to close out the win. To wait a little bit longer. 8 overs to go. USA 151 for 9.
Nepal Limited.
Sandeep Lamachani really to thank. Elsie Shambari took 3 middle order wickets, but it was that early blast from Karen Casey and Lamachani where they took 4 wickets inside 4 overs. America were rattled, reduced to 13 for 4. Kushal Mala just 1 over left, so we'll see Karen Casey bowl all of these final remaining overs, or those that are needed from this pavilion end. He'll be dreaming of a 4 wicket haul. Starts with a bouncer. That was awkward and uncomfortable for Rusty Theron. I don't think he expected that, but nice to see Karen Casey check he's all right.
He nearly ducked into it. Ball not coming off the wicket. Coming up slowly.
I think it's actually hit him on the head. By the protocols, he should really be having a quick check from the physio, but perhaps the umpire's thinking it just came at such slow pace. Maybe just missed the deflection of the helmet.
It just missed it. That's what I believe. It just missed his helmet. He had time to duck away from it.
It was lovely to see Paris Kadka come in and check he was all right, as Karen Casey did as well. Great camaraderie at the associate level. Everyone fighting for the same cause in one way, really.
Very true. If you see the spirit of this game, it's been maintained very well by the associate countries. Look at the crowd we have here today. It's almost jam-packed stadium. Beautiful ground. It's not even stadium, Andrew. Just imagine it being a stadium.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ground, but as you said, it's not really a stadium. All the crowd are just crammed into the bank, so I was up there. I chat to a few of them during the middle overs, and they'll just sit on the grass, or they'll sit on each other's shoulders, or they'll stand and watch every one of the 100 overs.
They deserve a round of applause for themselves, actually, for just battling this cold weather, sitting on the banks, watching the whole game from there. It's not easy. We, being in a commentator box, could feel that chill.
You'd rather be out there on the pitch still, Vinod, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. It's better. It keeps you warm as well. Some running to do. It'll keep you warm as well.
Yeah, we've got the window open here in our commentary position, so we can call all the action for you perfectly, but we're as close to as perfectly as we can. But there's a cutting wind coming across the ground now, and that sun is just about to fall behind the hills across to my right. Stop balls. Direct hit from Paris Kadka, backward point. Rusty Theron safely home, but the home crowd love that.
Anything that he does, it commands respect from the crowd. Such has been his aura in Nepal cricket.
Why is he such a fan favourite here? I know he's been around so long, but there's just something about him. He's got that charisma.
He's got that leadership charisma about him. He's been one of the better captains that we've had, but he's kind of a no-nonsense person. Everybody knows that.
It's going to be a maiden, not really what USA would have wanted at this stage. It's 151 for 9 after 43.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
will make a debut, but he said to us that I don't think he's gonna get over. But I'm sure he will, because he's somebody who's good with the new ball. And if any fast bowler is going to bowl for Nepal, it's probably with the new ball, not so much with a 30th overall ball. I'd rather prefer him to bowl with the new ball and get a couple of wickets if he can. Kamal Singh coming from the under-19 ranks, has been very, very effective in under-19 level. He's played against some big teams like India, Sri Lanka, and all this team. Been troubled by him. He's been one bowler who's always got that knack of picking up wickets early on. So I'm backing him to bowl, to open actually with Karan. And that brings us to the end of 8th over. Nepal 20 for no loss.